Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we'll be looking at the copula in English, Trinidadian English Creole, and Jamaican Creole. As usual, our spelling system for the Creoles are different from that of English. What is the copula? Copula is a term used in grammatical description to refer to a verb which has little independent meaning. Its main function is to relate other elements of clause structure, especially the subject and its complement. In English, the main copula verb is the verb to be. For example, she is a doctor. The verb is links the subject, she, to its complement. There are different types of complements that the copula can link to the subject. We call everything that happens in a sentence after the verb the predicate phrase, or simply the predicate. Today, we'll be focusing on 3 types of predicate phrases that can be linked to the subject with the use of the copula. The noun predicate. The man is a hero. A hero is the noun predicate that is linked to the subject, the man, with the copula is. The adjective predicate. Example, they are tall. Tall is the adjective predicate that is linked to the subject, they, with the verb, are, as the copula. The prepositional predicate. I am in the house. In the house is the prepositional predicate that describes the location of the subject, I, and it is linked using the copula, am, all of which are from the verb to be.
The copula versus the auxiliary verb. The copula and auxiliary verb have the same form. However, they differ due to their functions. The auxiliary verb can be described as a support to the main verbs in conveying grammatical meaning. Oftentimes, the auxiliary verb can help a verb in articulating an ongoing action. Examples of this in standard English may be the question, how are you doing? Are, in this sentence, functions as the auxiliary verb supporting the main verb doing. In Trinidadian English Creole, this becomes, how you doing? And we see the omission of the auxiliary verb. However, in Jamaican Creole, we say, how you a do? The here functions as the auxiliary verb that helps in supporting the main verb do. The copula in Trinidadian English Creole. Unlike English, the copula in TEC presents itself in 2 main forms. These forms are is and was. These forms appear depending on the type of predicate in the sentence and on the tense of the sentence, which we will dive into a little later. An example of the noun predicate is, the man is a boxer. Is functions as the copula in relation to the noun predicate, a boxer. An example of the adjective predicate is she tall, and the copula is omitted here. An example of the prepositional predicate is them inside a club. The copula is also omitted here. The omission of the copula can also be known as null copula.
In Jamaican Creole, the copulas that take on noun predicates, adjectival predicates, and prepositional predicates are all different. A noun predicate is used with the copula a. In the case of an adjectival predicate, there is no copula present. We describe this as a null copula. For prepositional predicates, the copula de can either be present or null. But how do TEC and JC compare to each other? In both languages, the copula is present when a noun predicate is being used, and both languages have null copulas when an adjectival predicate is being used. However, TEC has a null copula when a prepositional predicate is present. JC, on the other hand, can either have the copula present or absent in the case of prepositional predicates. This absence or presence of the copula depends on the type of preposition that is being used.
Now, let's look at number, person, and the copula in TEC and JC. JC and TEC have no markers for number or person in the use of the copula. However, in standard English, The copula takes different forms for when the subject is first, second, or third person, or singular or plural. Let's have a look at this table. As we can see, the standard English copula has different forms depending on the number or person of the subject, whilst in JC and TEC it does not change due to the subject. As we have said before, the JC and TEC copulas change due to the type of predicate. If you would like to have a closer look at the table, pause the video here.
Now we'll be comparing Creoles and Standard English. In Standard English, the copula form B is present for all types of predicates. In TEC and JC, the presence of the copula is dependent on the type of predicate, be it noun phrase, adjective phrase, and prepositional phrase in the sentence. The following tables compare some Creoles and Standard English. You can pause and look at them further. Present tense copula with noun predicates, subject is a noun, the man is a boxer, the man is a boxer, and the man a one boxer. Past tense copula with noun predicates, the man was a boxer, the man was a boxer, and the man a did one boxer. Present tense copula with adjective predicates, subject is third person plural, they are loud, them loud, them loud. Past tense copula with adjective predicates, they were loud, them was loud, them did loud. Present tense copula with prepositional predicates, when the subject is a demonstrative, that is in the book, that in the book, that day in the book. Past tense copula with prepositional predicates, that was in the book, that was in the book, that day in the book.
Let's practice. You're going to complete 3 different types of activities. You can pause as needed.
How this fits into your CAPE syllabus? Well, students are often asked to identify Creole features in reading passages during the exam. Copula may be a feature you can identify and write about. You may also be asked to compare these Creole features to Standard English. This is a CAPE past paper practice. You can pause and look at it. Thank you. Thanks, eh? Thanks.